To which Kota wrinkled his nose. That is no naughty trick. It's a dry run. Kota was honing his skills at making paw prints, readying himself for when the time came. His earliest memory was of being terribly cold. During the rainy season 20 years ago, for whatever reason, his mother had left him behind. His eyes still hadn't fully opened. Crawling out of the space behind a wall where they'd been sleeping, he searched everywhere for the mother cat's warmth. Instead, he was hit by drops of cold, drizzly rain. In the normal course of things, he would have passed away soon after that, if he had not been rescued by the father of the Sakuraba family. The Sakurabas already had a cat, a Persian with an abnormality in its iris that meant the pet shop was about to get rid of it. Mr. Sakuraba rescued this cat, too. He was the kind of person who, if he crossed paths with a cat in trouble, could not simply walk on by.
"So, you are one lucky cat,"
the Persian, named Diana, said, as she let the motherless kitten suck at her teats. Mr. Sakuraba, rather clumsily, often fed him milk, but the need to suck at a warm body with arms and legs like his mother's could not be met by a plastic bottle.
"I want to give him milk too,"
their son, Masahiro, whined. Diana told the kitten that a human sibling was on its way, and that Masahiro would become an older brother. The pregnant human was in the hospital, she added.
"No, it's too tricky for you to feed him, Masahiro. I'll do it."
This was true, because once when Masahiro tried to feed him a bottle of milk, he stuck the teat so far down the kitten's throat, he coughed for hours afterwards. Apparently, while the father was out during the day, he'd asked Mrs. Sakuraba's friends, women from the neighborhood, to look after him. He'd been drinking milk every 3 hours, which became every 5 hours, and then 3 times a day, by which time the kitten's eyes had fully opened. It was the day that Mrs. Sakuraba and her new baby, their second son, came home from the hospital.
"Whoa! He looks like a monkey! What a weird face!"
Masahiro yelled when he came back from kindergarten, earning a slap from his mother. Diana, though, was inclined to agree with him.
"You looked just like a monkey yourself,"
she thought. Mrs. Sakuraba had really been looking forward to seeing the kitten her husband had rescued while she was at the hospital. After getting the new baby to sleep, she came over to take a proper look.
"My, what a beautiful silver tabby."
This was the moment the kitten first learned what his fur color was called.
"Have you decided on a name yet?"
Not yet,"
Mr. Sakuraba said a bit evasively.
"But hasn't it been 2 weeks since you found him?"
"Well, I wasn't sure we were going to keep him, and if we give him a name, then we'll get attached."
Mr. Sakuraba had planned to wait until his wife was back before making a decision about keeping him. But she had no qualms at all.
"Let's adopt him," she said. "The kitten seems to get on well with Diana, too," she added. "You're such a sweet cat now, aren't you, Diana?"
The Persian cat puffed up with pride.
"So, what shall we call him?"
"We need to name the baby first."
The family had to register a new baby's name with the city hall within 2 weeks, and so Mr. and Mrs. Sakuraba had been discussing the matter of the baby's name for quite a while. As the older boy's name was Masahiro, the one thing they'd agreed on was that the new baby's name should contain the same character, Hiro. Mr. Sakuraba decided on the name Hiromi, while his wife, after much deliberation, wanted Kota, the ko being another reading of the character Hiro. Neither would back down, and so finally they did paper, scissors, rock to reach a decision. Mr. Sakuraba won. Mrs. Sakuraba seemed quite disappointed.
"Hiromi isn't a bad choice, but won't people mistake it for a girl's name? I still think Kota might be better."
"No complaints, please. I won the game, fair and square. If you like the name Kota so much, why don't we call the kitten that?"
And that's how he came to be named Kota. By the time little Kota was scampering around the house, baby Hiromi still had not learned to roll over. All he could do was shuffle his arms and legs around, while swaddled in a blanket.
"Do you think he's okay?"
Kota asked worriedly, but Diana reassured him.
"Don't worry.